From Beit Shemesh and broadcasted around the world, you are listening to the Frum Entrepreneur Podcast with your host, Nahum Kligman. Interviews and advice from Jewish entrepreneurs from around the world. Listen, learn, be Matzliach.
Welcome to episode 36 of the Frum Entrepreneur, and this is a unique, one-of-a-kind Purim edition of the Frum Entrepreneur. We have a lot to celebrate. The first thing is that it's now been a year since my first podcast episode. So 36 episodes in, our first year is now technically finished, and we're going to end it with a Purim bang. What's that?
I thought we were doing the kvetch.
Oh, we're not doing the... Okay, nobody even knows what the kvetch is.
That's not
anyway,
my, that's not my fault. That's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault. That is true. But this being... We have a special edition here. This is the first... And it's a Purim edition. So if there are people out there that, don't want to have fun, that don't want to get a little bit different and off the beaten track, that doesn't want something a little bit different, then you do not want to listen to this episode. But if you want to hear something fantastic, first of all, I have a crazy, crazy story, an unbelievable story, a huge story that I'm about to break. And I have with me a very special guest, Rabbi Tuli Klein. Those of you who may remember him from episode 2 or 3, I think it was 3 actually, of the Frum Entrepreneur. Tuli is the director of Camp Rananu and a very close and personal friend of mine. And Tuli has agreed to come on this Purim edition to share this fantastic news I have for everybody and to participate in this episode to make it a little bit more exciting.
What is
Tuli,
what is the news?
Well, I told you already, so you don't have to pretend you don't know, but I'll give you the details.
You told me?
Yes, I told you.
What is it? I don't remember.
That the Trump campaign contacted me. They want me to do... Well, okay, I'll just announce it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, entrepreneurs of all ages, I have been chosen in a crazy Ashkacha Prata story to become the Trump liaison to the Orthodox community.
1 second. I think it's liaison.
Is it liaison?
Yes.
What did I say? Liaison?
Something that wasn't really correct.
So liaison is the correct wording?
No, maybe it's linguini. Keep it simple.
Linguini.
I
have become the linguini. I have become the special linguini of the Donald Trump campaign, specifically targeting the Orthodox community. It's an incredible opportunity. Basically, I'm going to be doing marketing, reaching out to the people, conducting interviews, doing all sorts of stuff, specifically for the New York, New Jersey, and California areas for the primaries that are coming up. And B'ezrat Hashem, it can lead also to running the national campaign geared towards the Orthodox community, which also will be targeting Americans living in Israel. So that's a fantastic opportunity. It's actually pretty awesome.
What's the end game?
Well, I guess the end game is to get him elected president of the United States, which, could be a chisaron.
What's in it for you?
Money.
Really? Is that really what we're looking for here?
Money? Yeah.
Really?
Well, this is the Frum Entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. I am Jewish.
And you do love money.
Get paid. It is money.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact. So this part of the campaign, they gave me a budget of $2 million to spend.
Is that a lot? Is that a lot of money?
Not for them, not for the campaign. I mean, they're spending, tens of millions of dollars.
Did he say he wasn't spending anything?
He said he's not spending anything outside of his own money. He's not taking money from any big groups. Mm-hmm. So basically, first of all, I got to tell you how I got this.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how did he find out about you?
I don't know.
Let me guess. He's thinking of sending his grandchildren to Camp Rananu. So he punched up Camp Rananu, and then our first interview came up, and then he made that connection.
That would have been a nice story, but no, that's not what happened. Actually, I don't even know if Donald himself knows I exist. I was actually contacted from a guy named Jeff Zucker. Do you know Jeff from Hillside?
Hillside, Queens?
Hillside, New Jersey. Hillside, New Jersey.
Jeff Zucker from Hillside, New Jersey?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, so this is a bit of a crazy story.
If you would have asked Jeff Zucker from Hillside, Queens, it would be a different story.
No, unless he's originally from Queens, which I don't think so, but I don't know. I'll tell you how I met Jeff. First of all, I haven't spoken to Jeff in years.
Okay.
But Jeff and we went to Camp Raleigh together. Mm-hmm. This is going back. I was in Raleigh in 1979 and 1981. He was with me both those years in the bunk. Mm-hmm. And apparently he felt he owed me one.
What'd you do for him?
I don't know if he feels like, okay, what did I do? Basically, I gave him a pickle. And I know that sounds like small and whatever, but happened back for some reason. And truth is, I don't remember if this is I don't even remember the story. So I remember getting pickles because that was like the big thing. For some reason, getting pickles.
You want to know something? It still is. Isn't that crazy?
Are you kidding me? Why, in your camp, the girls get pickles?
The girls get pickles. Not only that, we actually started selling them in the canteen.
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So
back in 19, I guess, let's say 81.
So it's time. The pickle is timeless.
The pickle is timeless. Yeah. There's a lot you could do with the pickle.
Mm-hmm.
The pickle is.
Even the word itself is funny.
It's a funny word, pickle.
Right.
Pickle.
Well, now it's not funny.
Pickle. You could pickle anything these days.
I think you just say pickle itself and it's funny. You don't have to exaggerate on the word.
You know why? Can I tell you why it is? Psychologically,
yes.
Pickle sounds like tickle. Right?
Sure.
Totally?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how pickle sounds like tickle? Maybe that's why psychologically pickle sounds like a funny name.
I thought because maybe
people say pickle, they think tickle.
Oh, I thought it was because pickle comes from cucumber.
No, this is not an Aura campaign. Okay. But okay, so listen. So anyway, so this guy, so Jeff, so apparently one time my parents had sent me a care package, which was always fun. And inside I had a jar of pickles. And apparently he had not gotten anything from his parents, I guess, in a little bit of a while. I don't know why. Who knows? I don't want to get into his psychological background of something happened 30 some odd years ago. But I gave him one of my pickles and he seems to have remembered that. So anyway, this guy, Jeff, is very close friends with a guy named Jared Kushner. Do you know who Jared Kushner is?
That's Donald Trump's son-in-law.
That is Donald Trump's son-in-law, correct. Mm-hmm. So Jared apparently went to Jeff. Jeff owns a media company in Manhattan. Mm-hmm. And he has Jeff, and I guess Jeff is running a big part of their campaign. And Jeff, who remembered me, I guess because I had linked into him, and I was probably sharing with him something probably about my new book that's coming out, which we could talk about in a bit. But
I can't wait.
It's really exciting, the book. The Frum Entrepreneur, the book. If you think the podcast is great, the book is going to be awesome. The book is awesome, actually. I know. But we'll get to that in a few minutes. Sure. But I just came back to Jeff. So Jeff contacted me and said, hey, we're doing this campaign. We need someone to target the Orthodox community. Apparently, it's a very influential community in New York, New Jersey, and California. Mm-hmm. Maybe some Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. And he says, and if things go well, and
Illinois.
No, I don't have Illinois.
Chicago has a very big Jewish community.
Yeah, but I think they voted already. This is for the primaries, the Republican primaries, not for the national.
Oh, okay.
But if I do well with this, I'll get the national.
So what do you need to do for it?
Basically, I got to create. First of all, I have to create a campaign that speaks to the Jewish world, which I already came up with.
What is it?
You ready for this?
Sure.
This is going to be plastered all over every T-shirt, every article in every major news magazine, Mishpacha, Ami, Jewish Press. Every newspaper, Hamodia. We're going to go everywhere with it. You ready?
What about Torah Times?
Torah Times. We'll get it in Torah. We'll do it everywhere. We'll do it in Country Yossi magazine. Everywhere. We're going to blast this thing out.
How about
ready?
The Jewish Voice and Opinion?
Well, the Jewish Voice is my opinion. Do you know I used to own the domain jewishvoice.com?
How'd that work out for you?
Actually, pretty good. I sold it for like $3,000 about 10 years ago. The only problem was I think it went to a Reform conservative. Yeah, I didn't know at the time.
You found yourself in a pickle. And that brings us back to this story.
Yes. So I have a campaign already, and you're going to get ready. This is going to be all over the place. Go ahead. Ready?
Yeah.
Make America GESHMAK again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I thought I heard you say that the campaign was going to be Make America GESHMAK again. Obviously, that cannot be it because that's just about, we want to say this in a positive way, the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Are you kidding me?
So I must have misheard you as you misspoke. So perhaps you could repeat what you said and tell me what the.
Are you a Hillary fan? Are you a Hillary fan?
No, I'm actually.
Don't tell me you're a communist.
I'm going to keep those opinions to myself. If you want to know who I'm voting,
Make America GESHMAK again.
Would you like to know who I'm going to vote for?
Who are you going to vote for?
Pat Paulson.
Pat Paulson? Who's Pat Paulson?
For the old timers out there, they'll know who it is.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead. So Make America
GESHMAK again. We're gonna use the same. I mean, they already gave me the artwork. Mm-hmm. We're just gonna change the word from great to GESHMAK. Mm-hmm. And, we're going to get this all over the place. T-shirts, hats, buttons, bumper stickers. It's mamish going to be a GESHMAK companion. It's going to be all over the place.
I think you could put a little byline on the bottom. This is gross or gross. This is gross.
Oh, this is gross.
It's like huge.
It's like huge. This is gross.
This is gross.
Oh, that's a fantastic. You know what? Can you can I farm out some work to you?
Sure.
I mean, actually, you have camp coming up and you're probably, in a dead heat. So first of all, I want to thank you for your time coming on the show today.
Sure.
Helping me out with this major announcement.
This is Grace.
This is Grace. This is unbelievable Grace.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Grace the Pickle story.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to my friend Jeff Zucker. Thank you for thinking of me. I actually am flying in before Pesach to meet with Jared Kushner and to meet with his team. Mm-hmm. And to meet with, he's going to meet with Jeff Zucker's team, but I guess I'll get to meet Jared also.
I will look for you in the back of Donald's next announcement. You'll be one of those guys.
Yeah, me and Chris Christie.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the faces I'll make?
Oh my gosh.
So I will be allowed to go to the convention in Ohio, and I'll have a spot there, and I'll be part of something there. But I don't know. I hope not.
Michal is not going to be a happy camper.
No, she will not be happy, although she's very proud of this. First of all, I'm going to make a nice pickle on this deal. Mm-hmm. Second of all, if Trump goes national with the national campaign, this could be even bigger for me, B'ezrat Hashem. Mm-hmm. And seriously, I think this could be so good.
What happens?
That they'll actually change the whole campaign to make America GESHMAK again.
What happens?
Go ahead.
If he loses?
Well, I still get I get a percentage of the spend.
You've aligned yourself with one side, and then if you had any hopes of hooking up with anything else political in the Democrat side, which if Hillary gets in, will be like that for the next 8 years.
You know what? You have to draw a line.
Well,
you have to draw a line somewhere.
Or maybe being the Frum Entrepreneur, maybe you need to hedge your bets and try to get on both sides of the aisle.
I hear that, but truth is, I would not do anything for Hillary.
Mm-hmm. What's her campaign slogan? What is it? Do you even know?
Make America GESHMAK again.
No, that's his. What is hers right now? What's her?
Oh, hers is Make America Whole Again.
Is that true?
I think so. She said it's not about making America great again. America is always great. It's Make America Whole Again. So maybe there's a play with the bagel there.
Oh. And
you could do something with a bagel.
Right, and you could tell a whole story. Maybe you could have like a tuna bagel. And you could tell a whole story about how you met this guy in camp and you gave him a bagel instead of this story with the pickle.
With the pickle.
Right. Because because I have to tell you.
Yeah.
As much as I love you, and you know I do.
I know you do.
I have a very hard time believing this story.
Why?
Because, first of all, okay, so let me tell you the holes in this story, the seemingly, story. First of all, and perhaps this is.
By the way, I'm feeling hurt right now. No. I have thousands of listeners all over the world.
And perhaps this is the most glaring. Let me cut right to the chase.
Yeah, just listen. We've been friends a long time,
I can tell you exactly what's on my mind. Right.
But just don't even hold back. Just share. Just tell me what you're feeling.
No, I'm going to hold back because I don't want to hurt your feelings. So I'll take it slow. Okay. The first thing you said was that you.
By the way, we're recording this.
You suggested. I know. You suggested that you gave away food to somebody else. I know you a long time. Do I not?
You do.
Now, if you were me and I were you, and you told me that you gave away food to somebody else. Now, if it was today, it's a different story because I know you as a big Baal Chesed, but in those days,
when I was 11,
I can't imagine you giving away. I mean, money, no problem. Your bed, your clothing. That's you're a warm-hearted, wonderful guy. But everybody has their limits, and I can't.
You don't think if I had a jar of pickles and this poor kid didn't have anything, you don't think I would give him one of my pickles?
No. And no,
if that's your hole in my story?
That's my first hole in the story.
Okay, let's get to the next one because anybody that knows me knows that I would give one of my pickles away.
You may give the shirt off your back, but you wouldn't give the pickle off from your jar.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't dill. Maybe it was like half sour.
I don't think it would make that much of a difference. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Now I'm a half sour type guy, especially since you can't really get half sour pickles in Israel.
I would see you'd give yourself.
But back in the day, dill was where it was at.
I could see yourself giving away your pickles today, but I don't know that in those days. You were a young kid, I remember you.
11. I was always a kind-hearted person, though.
I'm not taking that away from you. But like I said,
you're saying because it's food.
Yeah.
Is pickles considered a food?
Here's the question.
It's a condiment.
Do you know that they say that most people could lose weight if they realized that it takes 20 minutes for the body to realize that you're full. So if a person could eat slowly for the first 20 minutes and not eat so much, he wouldn't have to gorge himself. The problem, you understand that? So that means the body.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, no, it's true, by the way. The body, it within 20 minutes.
What does that have to do with my story?
I'm telling you.
What does that do with making America GESHMAK again?
Within 20 minutes, the body.
It used to be GESHMAK. America used to be GESHMAK.
The mind knows that the body has been eating, and it'll say, okay, I'm full, regardless of what you eat. So the problem is that I think you once told me, so that means that I have to try to eat as much as I can within 20 minutes. Because afterwards, I'm not going to enjoy it. And I said, no. So
when did I tell you that? Was that on one of the pizza days at camp?
I mean, when you ate 2 pies of pizza?
I didn't eat 2 pies. It was 1 pie.
How many slices?
8.
No, you ate more.
No, I did not
eat
more.
Yes, you did.
I ate more than 8. First of all, I think it was like 7. Maybe once I finished the whole pie.
Oh, maybe only once you finished the whole pie?
Well, I was egged on by the entire camp. You had 300 kids shouting, Nachum, Nachum, Nachum. What am I supposed to do? Let them down?
No.
I did it for the kids, Tuli. For the kids.
I know. And there are many kids today, although they are in therapy, that remember that day very, very fondly. This is my counselor, and he ate an entire pizza pie. Right.
Well, it was, you paid for it.
Anyway.
So it was free.
It was free and right. So now let's get back to the pickle.
Do you remember the pizza song?
Sure.
Can we sing it together?
Sure.
Okay, on the count of 3. Just so people, we haven't sung this in about 15 years or more, but we're going to now sing it together on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pizza, 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 pizza day. Pizza, 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 pizza day.
Okay.
Anyway, that was one of the best days of the week in camp.
Pizza day.
Oh, I could do pizza day every day.
Yeah. Well,
those were the good old days.
Yeah, those were.
Manhattan Side Story.
Oh, that's such a cute name.
Yeah, that is pretty cute. Manhattan Side Story.
What does he do?
Okay, yeah.
What does he do?
He's a CEO.
Of what? What does he do a whole day? What does it do?
What does he do? I don't know. He has a media company. I guess he does advertisements, marketing.
What is a media company? What do they do?
We're not going to go through what the history of media companies do, but they place advertisements. They come up with marketing and branding campaigns.
What is it? What do they do?
He creates commercials. He creates advertisements. He creates online marketing stuff. He looks like he does conferences, puts together conferences. He does all sorts of stuff.
Does he need a video editor? Because I do that.
Okay, so this is what it's about, huh? It's all about getting you some video editing jobs?
No, not at all. I just wanted to say that I do that because I like doing that.
Okay, when I'm in New York and I see Jeff, I'll say, by the way, I have my friend Tuli who does video editing. Can you use a guy like him?
Or conversely, I'm running the campaign for Donald Trump, so I'd like to get Nachum Kligman to do it for me. You see that?
So first of all, Jeff, I'm sure
parody.
I'm sure the Manhattan Side Story is not doing 100% of the campaign. I'm sure he's probably got like 30 different media companies from all different areas covering different parts of it. Mm-hmm. It happens to be that they needed someone to target the Orthodox Jewish world, and Jeff thought of me, and he brought me in. All right, so I'll tell you a little truth. I'll tell you a little say that he has a $2 million buy for his thing. I'm not getting the full $2 million, but I am getting a nice amount of money to be able to spend in the Orthodox world.
Would you share that? Would you share that amount with us?
What do you mean with us? With us, my listeners, with you?
No, with the listeners.
I should take the money I make and share it with you?
Not only share it, would you care to tell us how much it is?
Oh, it's 15% of whatever I spend, of the spend I get.
You get to keep that?
Yeah.
So that means the more you spend, the more you keep?
Yeah, but I have a budget of, it's probably going to be between $200,000 and $250,000.
Dollars?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good. Do you have?
No, it's nice. It's like 40. Was it like 40, 50 grand? But
do you have?
Listen,
do you have to
it's going to be a lot of work.
You have to do a lot of work.
Yeah, it's because I have to come up. Not only
was that the phone?
Whose phone is that? Are you kidding me? Your phone? You left your phone on during this recorded interview?
That's not my phone.
Oh, that's my phone?
I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry for not being on the cuffs list. Okay. Anyway, getting back. Yeah.
Give me a bracha.
I give you a bracha that you should be a greise mensch.
Oh, very good. Thanks so much.
Welcome.
That's like calling me a greise Trump.
So anyway,
go ahead.
Okay, so fine. So I'm doing this. So I'm doing these campaigns. I got to spend. I have to, to proportionate between New York, New Jersey, California.
Need anybody to do video editing for you?
Yes, the truth is, we will talk off air.
Why can't we talk on
about that? Because I do have to do some video clips and some viral stuff.
Oh, really?
To make America GESHMAK
really
again. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Great.
Very good.
You want to know the name of my company?
You have a name of your company?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Rananu Editing World.
No.
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
Still a Kid Productions.
Oh, like a video still?
No, still, like I am still a kid, video productions. But
no, I know you're still a kid, but I'm saying like still as in like a video still?
No. Anyway, go on. Go on with your story.
Okay, still a kid. So, no, that's the story. I mean, that's it. I mean, so hopefully I'm going in after Purim.
Mm-hmm. And apparently I'm sure you're going to stay in my house again.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Your house is the best house. I shouldn't say that. I have a lot of people that actually I stay at. But
yeah, I'm always the last.
I do enjoy.
I'm the last one that you get when you have to do laundry and leave from the airport. That makes me feel
Well, your wife
bad.
is just such an incredible organizer.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
She's the best.
She isn't. Go ahead.
She's good. I always feel welcome in my suite in your house.
Yes, I know you do. Especially the last time.
Yes, I will. But we'll talk about which days I'm staying.
Did you hear what I said to you?
Work, and I'm also going to Los Angeles.
Did you hear what I said? I said especially the last time.
We're not going to get into that.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. That was whatever.
But that was a turning point in our relationship, I think.
A turning point after 30 years? That was the turning point?
I think so.
It wasn't the smoking in your bathroom, like babysitting kids?
I don't know about that.
And then a year later, you hired me to be a counselor in your camp?
Well, I was smart then.
That was a good move.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that was Make America GESHMAK again. And I think it's fantastic. I think it's going to be huge.
This is Grace?
I think they're going to adapt it as their official.
Do you like This is Grace?
Slogan. What?
Do you like This is Grace?
Yeah, I think we could do something with that.
Can I get like credit for it somewhere?
No, because technically it'll be coming from me, from my campaign.
Will you at least send me like a pickle?
You know what? I'll send you a pickle. Sure.
Okay. Then it's worth it. Then it's good.
Yeah, I can do that.
So we're even.
And then, then we'll be even.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think that's what else? Oh, my book. Yes, my book is coming out.
What does it have to do with your campaign?
It has absolutely nothing to do with my campaign, but I do have my book coming out. Bezrat Hashem, I'm pushing for Lag BaOmer time, being published by Mosaica Press, called The Frum Entrepreneur.
What's it called?
There's a free chapter available.
What is it
for my listeners?
What is it called?
Just look on what?
What is it called?
The Frum Entrepreneur.
Oh, okay.
Make your dreams a reality. And it's a book about, I got the idea from two different ways.
Wait, can I do this like interview style? I always wanted to do an interview.
You know what? How about this? Let's do an interview after Purim just about the book. We'll keep it like a separate podcast.
I practice
episode.
A little bit now, just tell me if you think I'll be good enough. You ready?
Okay, go ahead. Let's pretend you're the interviewer,
right.
And I'll be the interviewee.
Right. Hi, and welcome to the Frum Entrepreneur. Tonight we have a great guest host who is about to preview for us here live for the first time his new book, which is entitled, aptly enough, The Frum Entrepreneur. Nachum,
that's not bad.
Thank you, Nachum, for joining us this evening. It's a really great honor. I heard so much about you, and I finally get to meet you here in the studio, face to face. And you're everything I thought you were going to be, and more, actually. So, what gave you the idea to write this book?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. I'm deeply touched. So, I had a couple. Wait a second.
What?
You're not the host of the Frum Entrepreneur.
No, I just wanted to see how you thought it would be.
Oh, it's actually pretty good.
You like that?
Yeah. Have you been listening to my episodes?
I listen to every single episode, and I remember.
Is that true? Is that really true?
And
have you listened to more than just your episode?
I listened to all of your episodes of the Kvetch. Used to do this show, the Kvetch.
The Kvetch. We'll talk about the Kvetch another time. Stop Kvetch.
That was entertaining.
That was very. Did you listen to the Donnie Weinraub interview?
No.
Oh, he's gonna be so hurt. You know he listens to every episode.
I don't.
Can you please commit to listening to that episode, the one with Donnie Weinraub, the Schnitzel guys?
Was that a new thing?
The Schnitzel guys?
Yeah. Was that old or new?
Oh, the episode. It's probably around episode 20 something. We're in 36 now.
Who are the Schnitzel guys? Donnie Weinraub from Passaic?
Yeah, Donnie Weinraub from Passaic. He was a counselor in your camp.
Yeah, I know. So what? He also used to do with the clown. He was a clown.
Yeah, magician, magic. He does bar mitzvahs.
So
you got to listen to the episode. It's first of all, he tells a crazy story there. Second of all, if you remember Donnie, he's just like nonstop adrenaline.
Is he a DJ also?
No, but he probably works with a DJ or two.
Okay.
And his partner Yitzi.
Where does he live
now? He lives in Muncie.
Oh, really?
Listen to the episode. You'll love it. It's so exciting. He's just crazy stories. And we recorded that live, like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Your time or his time?
It was live. I was in Muncie.
Oh, it was live.
Yeah. So that was a crazy episode. And he brought me like huge amount of food before the episode.
So then
I asked him to pick me up something because I hadn't eaten that day. I was like running around New York.
Mm-hmm.
And so he went to, I don't know what, this cheap like hot dog hamburger place, whatever, in Muncie. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I forgot what it's called. Anyway, and he just like brought over like hot dogs, hamburgers, burritos, fried chicken. I'm like, I'm one person. And he's like, and then I'm like, here, just have some. And he's like, no, I'm on a diet. I'm like, are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. It was very funny. Anyway, listen to the episode. It was absolutely fantastic. And first of all, I want to wish all my listeners, first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for listening to this episode. Thank you for listening to all my episodes. Every month.
I didn't listen to that. I haven't listened to every episode. How could you think?
Yeah, I wasn't talking about you.
I'm sorry. I'm talking
about the people that actually care about me and care about my show.
That's very hurtful.
Yeah, well, get over it. Little kid or big kid production, whatever you want to call yourself.
Still a kid.
Still a kid production. And so I want to thank everybody because I've had thousands and thousands of listeners, and every episode it grows. First of all, Tuli, you should know, by the way, and I think it's because in Google, when you search for Camp Ronanu, your episode is one of the first or second results. Mm-hmm. Your episode is actually the third most listened to episode.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell you the top two episodes is a switch off between Camp Hask, Judah Michelle from Camp Hask, and with Yosef Davis from Torah Anytime. They're both like neck and neck. Always one is just a little bit above every week. They go, they sort of switch places. And in third place is actually your episode.
So basically, you're calling me like the Bernie Sanders of the Frum Entrepreneur listening audience.
Basically, there's a reason why I brought you onto this episode, and it was not because of your looks. Because this is an audio podcast. Anyway, so thank you all my listeners. This has been a fantastic year, 36 episodes. I have a lot more in the pipeline, a lot more great entrepreneurs to interview.
Can you tell us one? Can you tell us one coming up? Like who's coming up in the next few weeks?
I don't want to say because...
just give us one teaser, something we should know, look forward to. Give us one.
Okay.
Give me one.
The next episode will be interview with Nachum Kligman about the book, The Frum Entrepreneur.
Oh, okay, great.
Why I did it. What?
Yeah, okay.
Why I did it. Why I recorded it. Why I wrote it. The ideas behind it. What's in it. And that's going to be episode 37. And I will have a special person interviewing me.
Is it going to? I know who it's going to be.
Jeff Zucker.
Yeah, I was going to say that it was going to be the guy from Torah Anytime.
Oh, Yosef Davis?
I'm really hurt.
I love him.
Why?
Well, first of all, I used to babysit him. Like I used to babysit your kids.
Who is he? He's from Passaic?
Yeah, Yosef, Joey Davis.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who he is.
So he started this whole Torah Anytime?
Well, if you listen to the episode about Torah Anytime.
You know, that man is going straight to Gan Eden. You know that?
He is. He
is.
My First
gosh.
Of all, him and
what
his
a great
partners,
thing.
It is unbelievable. They have close to 5 million listens a year.
It's unbelievable.
And they're trying to get to 1 million listens a month. And it is unbelievable. Rabbi Wallerstein is somebody that, we listen to every week on Torah Anytime. And Yosef does, him and his partners, if you have to listen to the episode with him, it's an unbelievable episode. It just tells the whole story, how they got started and where they're going. And it's really a fantastic episode. So you should definitely check that out.
Okay, I will.
You should. You'll really like it.
I definitely will.
Okay, great.
How do I get onto your website so I could listen to these things?
Well, just go to www.frumentrepreneur.com.
Do I have to put in www or can I just put it?
No one does it ananymore.
So why do we say it?
I don't know.
So I could just do Frum Entrepreneur, one word.
Yeah, just frumentrepreneur.com.
Do I have to do .com?
Yeah, .com.
I do have to do .com?
You don't have to. You put in Frum Entrepreneur. It'll come up. But if you want to go straight to the website, just frumentrepreneur.com.
One word or two words?
It doesn't matter. Both ways.
Now, do I have to spell entrepreneur the right way? Because it's hard to spell. It's like spelling chateau.
ENTREPRENEUR.
Yeah, it's like spelling like chateau is a hard word to spell. Or nouveau. Any of these words, they're hard to spell.
You know what's a hard word to spell?
Vogue. Do you know how to spell the word vogue?
VOGUE?
Yeah. It's hard.
Nope.
Anytime they put in too many U's and E's, how about euthanasia? Or anything with a bunch of E's and U's. It's just like, it's hard. Like entrepreneur is a
E's
hard
and
word.
U's, P's and Q's.
Yeah. Pickles. Back to pickles.
Back to pickles.
I never told you why I think the word pickle is funny.
Because it rhymes with tickle.
No, that was yours. I think anything that has a K in it is automatically funny. Ketchup is funny. Pickle is funny.
Kligman?
Kligman is funny.
Yeah.
See? K.
Kushner?
Kushner could be funny. Kushner could be funny.
GESHMAK?
GESHMAK could be funny. Right.
Kishka?
Kishka's funny.
Kugel?
See?
Kegel?
See? Anything with a K is funny. And the P is also funny. P could be funny too. So when you put the P and the K together, it's just, you're in good shape. Pickle.
Okay, so ketchup has a K and a P. What else has a K in it?
I'm not saying every word. The word network. The word network has a K, but it's not funny. The word culture can have it sounds like a K, but it's not.
Yeah,
but if it has a K, there's a better chance. I don't know why that is. Just K. K is a funny letter.
Capicha. Oh, that's with a C.
Yeah, anyway. Go ahead. Anyway, back.
All right, so I want to thank everybody for listening. My listeners all over the world. I have listeners 67% on average from the U.S., about 27% from Israel.
Now, can we
live?
Just want to ask you one more question.
Could I just tell where my listeners are from?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Australia, France, England, India. We have a few. Literally all over the world we have listeners, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for making this podcast huge and amazing. I appreciate the feedback and emails.
Gross.
What?
Gross. Making this podcast gross.
Thank you for making this podcast gross.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you for making it a Metzia. Thank you for making it Geschmack. Thank you for making it Matzliach. Mm-hmm. And I wish all of you to have a Freilichen Purim. You should have an amazing Purim. It should reconnect. Purim is Yom. They say that Yom Kippur is like Yom Kippurim because the levels you could reach on Purim can surpass that of Yom Kippur. And I'll tell you why. I was just discussing this with someone in my shir today, that on Yom Kippur, when you're fasting and you're in shul the whole day, it's very easy to connect with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. But try doing that on Purim when it's about Gashmias, when it's about the drinking and the Suda and the Hamantashen and Shalach Manos, and try drinking a shtickle wine, right?
Can't really drink a shtickle.
I know, but I don't want to encourage people to drink because a lot of people
shtickle,
out there.
Shtickle is by definition a piece.
Ooh,
you can't drink a piece.
I'm telling you now. If we ever open up a pickle company, it's going to be called the Shtickle Pickle. The Shtickle Pickle. We're going to do that.
Good.
The Shtickle Pickle Company. I like that.
It's funny.
It is funny, right?
Yeah, Shtickle Pickle.
Shtickle Pickle.
Mm-hmm. I like.
Do you know that I came up with
I like the way you say it, by the way.
One of the things I do, besides obviously this podcast, I'm a brander, a marketer. So I come up with branding for different companies and different organizations. Mm-hmm. And I had this idea for about 15 years. I came up with the perfect name for like a candy store.
Would I like to hear it?
I'm going to tell it to you.
Well, why don't you ask
and if anybody takes this, just give me credit. I don't know if I'm ever going to do it.
Would I like to hear it? You ask
you would like to hear it.
No, ask me. Would I like to hear it?
Would you like to hear it?
Of course, I would love to hear it.
Fantastic. So here it is. It's called. Ready for this? It's like, I think of it as like a nosh store.
What kind of candy?
Like with all types of nosh and candies and nuts and everything. What kind of candy
would you sell?
I would sell all types of candies, all types of nosh.
All types of, like specifically or anything?
Any nosh.
Including like nuts and stuff?
Yes, nuts, seeds, candy, chocolates.
Why don't you call it like nuts or something?
I think that's taken.
Oh,
this one's even better. Listen to this. Ready for it? Ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
The Beis HaBignash.
Okay. Now.
Genius, right?
Now, once again.
And so we'll have like the first Beis HaBignash.
No.
The second Beis HaBignash.
Now, once again.
And the biggest one is going to be the third Beis HaBignash.
Now, once again, there must be something with the audio because if I didn't know better, I thought you said the Beis HaBignash.
Yes, the Beis HaBignash. Tell me that's not brilliant. Tell me that's not fantastic.
You know what? Now that I think of it, it could be gross. It could be geschmack.
It's geschmack. It's gross.
It's geschmack.
This is why people pay the big bucks. By the way, I build websites for people. I come up with branding for people. Right. And, B'ayin hara, Hashem gives me a lot of great ideas. But this is one I think that I want to open up a candy just to be able to use the name.
The Beis HaBignash.
The Beis HaBignash. Mm-hmm. Again, everybody, thank you for listening to episode 36 of the Frum Entrepreneur.
It's funny because I thought you said the Beis HaBignash.
I did say that.
And that's the name of your store?
That's going to be the name of my candy store if I open it.
The Beis HaBignash.
The Beis HaBignash. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a chain. We're going to have the first, the second, and the third Beis HaBignash.
Mm-hmm. I guess you could have a Mashiach making sure that it's kosher.
Hey! Till episode 37, thank you very much for listening to episode 36 of the Frum Entrepreneur. Have a Freilichen Purim. Thank you, Rabbi Tuli Klein. Thank you for still being friends with me all these years.
It's fun, as usual. Always good to talk to you. I really had a good time.
Excellent. And next week we'll do the interview about the Frum Entrepreneur.
I'm in. I'd love to.
You're in?
Sure. I'm in.
We should do a show together.
Yeah, we should.
We should call it Kvetch.
That would be great.
It's what we do.
I have a lot of topics, different type of topics now, but we'll talk about it off the air.
Well, if you guys like Rabbi Tuli Klein, if you like him being with me, let us know, and perhaps we'll do a separate show together that'll be not entrepreneurial in nature, but will be
just two
fun
guys. It would be like it's like two guys sitting around and just having a good time together, and we'll invite a bunch of our friends just to listen in, and maybe we could invite people to join us and say different things. It's fun.
That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a great idea. Let me know if you guys want to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. This time I'm really saying goodbye. Thank you so much for listening. Purim to everybody.
Or I wasn't supposed to say that yet.
To say which part?
Are you going to call me back after we get off the air? Or I wasn't supposed to say that.
Get off the air?
Are we not off the air? Are we off the air?
No, we're not. We're recording still. Let me just say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye, Tuli.
Goodbye, Tuli.
Thank you for listening to the Frum Entrepreneur Podcast with Nahum Kligman. We hope you learned something valuable and will share this with your friends. For show notes, archives of previous episodes, and more information to help you start and grow your business, please visit our website, www.frumentrepreneur.com. Listen, learn, be Matzliach.